Hello, and welcome to the Rockin podcast. In this episode, we're going to be discussing the PrivateCat, GhostTSR, and Psycho drama. Now, this all originated on one of my tweets. So, as with the last drama, all of this was in my notifications. So I got to see the whole thing.
Sure, you enjoyed that.
I start out. Oh, I forgot to mention. Dora's on the podcast with me, just
Hello.
to do some analysis with me. So I start out by tweeting a clip from Lucid, talking about how trick jumpers need to take accountability and stuff, and yeah. So PrivateCat gets quite flustered over that. He says, "It really sucks when people make assumptions without a real idea of what they're talking about. But of course Lucid knows best, and he's always right about how horrible the trick jump community is, even though he doesn't interact with most of it." And then he put the smile, which means he was looking for war. What, isn't that right, Dor? Like, the smile is an instant aggressor.
That's a declaration of war. I'm pretty sure that's what the United States said in 1917 against Germany when they declared war on them.
Yeah.
And just hit them with a smile emoji.
Exactly. So I responded, and I didn't expect it to go any further than this. I just said, "You sound quite angry, especially since you apparently didn't listen to a thing he said." Because, I mean, it doesn't sound like he did. And he says, "Why do you think I sound angry? Is there a certain point in the vid you'd like me to listen to again? Because I'd be happy to." And I'm not gonna reply to that. He's just begging for an altercation. But just because I'm not replying, that doesn't mean that somebody else can go to my defense. Enter GhostTSR.
Oh my god.
Also, Private, you are angry. Whenever somebody talks about the trick jumping community, you always get offended, and you use this as an excuse to deflect all criticism and refuse to take account. You're literally part of the problem, yet you try to deny it. Just accept that there are bad people in the community, remove them, and move on with your life, as opposed to arguing with Rockin for no beneficial reason other than energy waste and time waste. So, I mean, he makes a decent point. And it would be good if he, followed his point by not arguing further. That's it. That's all he needs to say. I also like how he did the 1 elf question mark just to symbolize that it was a thread. Do you have anything else to say about this response?
I think it's pretty stupid how, that's a point that people make it's in the speedrunning community that, because he's talking about people wasting time. Just people spend so much time in speedrunning just making fun of trick jumpers. It's a lot of what they want is attention, and I think because of Ghost responding to this, he's really just giving him what he wants.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
I'm not sure if this is the greatest response he could have given.
And here we go. So PrivateCat responds to the thread with another thread. Wow. Even in these two tweets, you have no strong point. You are trying to blame something completely irrelevant on me. All I want you to give me is a reason I am wrong to assume that Lucid is making unreasonable assumptions about a community he is not part of. 1 out of 2. I also never said that there weren't bad people in the trick jump community. In fact, I never even said Lucid was wrong. I just don't know why he made assumptions without reasoning, which is what I said in the first tweet. Also, I don't know why you think I haven't moved on. 2 out of 3. Now, before he could even do the 3 out of 3, Ghost comes in. when he says that dumb shit in the trick, sorry for the language, I will have to rate this PG-13. In the trick jump community happens, 1/3 of the people defend him and the others say not all trick jumpers are bad. So he's basically repeating verbatim what Lucid said. Those are not assumptions. This is concurring behavior that has been shown throughout the community in the past year itself. And then he tacked a lol. First of all, I really appreciate his use of the word concurring. It really makes him sound quite scholarly. What do you think about that?
Wait, this is concurring. That is the worst use of concurring ever.
Alright, so PrivateCat is back at again with another thread. First, where do you get your statistics? When Nyx caused this drama, which is a while ago, BTW, and I'm confused about why Lucid was talking about it anyways, but that doesn't really matter. When it did happen, I saw 2 people defend him, And the people who said not all trick jumpers are bad were right to say that. Of course, these are only the trick jumpers that were active on Twitter. There are plenty of people who don't have any say in that, and you probably don't even know what exists that Lucid shitted on by saying that.
What? Okay.
Finally, and my biggest problem with this is why you can't use speedrunners, just leave the trick jumper community in peace. There is no reason for both of these communities to even interact. And then speedrunners start acting like they're better than trick jumpers. Oh, he keeps on going. Oh my god. And people believe them because the speedrun community is so much bigger, and the majority of people have so much larger follower accounts that it drives out whatever trick jumpers try to speak for themselves. There's no reason for Lucid to be shitting on trick jumpers then, and no reason for him to even be talking about trick jumpers in the first place. Really. And then he uses this. Is that semicolon? No, that's a comma, thank God.
No. He would just automatically win the argument if he used a fucking semicolon there.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed in the our analyses. You speedrunners should just shut the bleep up and ignore trick jumpers, but instead you post shit like what Rockin said at the top of the thread. Alright, so now he's pinning the blame on me, clearly looking for me to get involved in this altercation, but I am better than that.
I think he just wants a friend, so he isn't just fucking talking to Ghost.
Yeah. So, first of all, I really like how he mentioned Nyx, even though he wasn't mentioned at all. In fact, this topic came up because of the SMO Cini thing that happened earlier this year, as opposed to Nyx. Nyx got what he deserved as a trick jumper, and now he's pretty much ousted from the community, but I wish that would happen more with the more problematic people in the community. I do like how he made a 5-tweet thread about this, when that could have easily been summed up in like 2 tweets or something at most.
Yeah.
But let's just see what's going to happen. Ghost says, okay, now I have good reason to block every trick jumper now. Thanks, man. Don't know where that came from, but...
Alright, see you in a cheetah. Gone.
Alright, yeah. So I'm just going to follow through on his proclamation. Thank God.
What? What the fuck?
There we go.
Why was it suspended? Why wasn't the cheetah Nintendo suspended? Was that like his actual account?
I don't know, man. You don't have to block, just ignore, but you can block if saying nothing is too much work for you. And then he closed it out with a smile. And if you recall, that's how he closed out his first response. So he's like continuing his energy. And then, yeah, bro, I will block you like you blocked me back in November. So now it's getting personal. Now it's not just an argument about speedrunner versus trick jumper.
Mad. He's so mad at trick jumper blocked him in November.
And then they put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously used sarcastically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, funny thing is, I don't even remember unblocking you. And then he used a raffle. So this is when it's really heating up. Alright, and now a new person enters the arena. Psycho.
Oh, no. Who is Psycho? Who is this person?
Psycho is, according to their bio, according to his bio, SMM2 enthusiast and amateur bleep poster. Hi. Big K Keezy Beezy stan. PFP by Zacharizy, go follow them. Header by Opal 00, not funny at all. Minor, don't be a nerd. Joined January 2019. So it looks like he's like more in like the kind of like the WJ Buzzard community. So
yeah.
Hey Private, have you tried shutting the bleep up? No need to write a college thesis on why trick jumpers are being bleeping mistreated or whatever the hell you wrote. I don't even read it. And then this is today. This is 49 minutes ago. So I'm waking up, eating breakfast, and then I just get all these notifications on my phone, which is just wonderful because there's more content for us to talk about. Excuse me, but why the bleep did you find the need to be involved in any drama you can find? Please go away. Oh man. Is this drama? I just saw you rambling about how a true statement was wrong. It's not. Can you please shut up? Why do you even say anything? Why are you so adamant about me shutting up and going away? Kind of rude to be H. I'm just talking. And then he posts this picture.
H? What?
Bitch.
What?
Sorry, I can say any swear word except for the F word. Bitch, you came a day late. If you're not going to say anything useful, don't say anything at all. You really weren't saying anything useful either. So this isn't even an argument about trick jumping versus speedrunners. I don't even know what this is.
It's just some fucking trick jump arguing with some random guy I've like never seen in my life. What the fuck?
You really aren't saying anything useful either. Look, you replied a day late to an argument that had already been resolved, so shut your drama-seeming mouth up and leave me the bleep alone. Didn't know it had been resolved. The argument in 3 quotation marks ended with somebody replying an image of a person. So if I'm supposed to read somebody DMs,
Wait, can I see the image of the person? I actually have no idea. I want to
Oh
see
yeah. It's
I bet it's like fucking like Snoy or something. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So okay, let's just go back. Let me see if I can find my place. Well, nobody said anything in hours, so that could have been an indication. I read it 11 minutes instead of hours, LMAO. That's my bad, but you're still being an asshole about it. You're the one being an asshole 11 hours after it happened. Did you just bleeping read what I said? I literally said that it was my bad. It was my mistake. Jesus bleeping Christ. Yeah, I saw it was your bad. Then you called me an asshole when you're clearly the one who made the mistake. And that's where it ends, like, so far. But as you can see, I've gained 12 notifications since this episode started. God. So let's see if it keeps on going. You could have pointed out in the beginning, instead of getting an argument with me, LMAO, waste of energy. Look at my 3rd response. Oh, bleep, I didn't read that. LMAO, whoops. Holy shit, I think you probably owe me an apology then. Oh, alrighty then. I'm sorry for not having good eyes and starting an argument over nothing. Thank you, Smile. Oh, man. Oh, man. And then here's Lucid. Bro, why do you always start... No, this is Lucid SMM. Discussing somebody out in an argument for no damn reason. Shit's annoying as hell. How can you argue with somebody without telling them stuff like, have you tried shutting the bleep up? And that's not being creative, by the way. Oh, I know that, lol. And then... Alright, well, I feel like that is the extent of the drama. Now, what do you think of this? Who do you think won? Who do you think lost?
No winners here. I feel like the drama kind of dissipated, and then for like the second half was more of just 2 people arguing for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, it was probably one of the most pointless arguments that I've ever read. The second part was like,
yeah, there were like 10 tweets talking about how he just woke up or something. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, God.
Like, can we not argue with each other? Like, there are no winners here. The only winner is Nick SMO, who said hello in response to one of those.
That's kind of a win, yeah.
But anyways, I think that this pretty much is it for the 3rd episode of the Rockin' Door podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great summer.